My dad had a mate, and his mate, he took me to his gym when I was like 6. The coach said when I first walked in, yeah, he's like a natural, so yeah, it was in me. As a kid, you've just got like a dream of becoming a world champion. So I always dreamed about that and believed it, and that was the main thing. Now I've done that, to say that I've done it, it's a dream come true, yeah. No one can take that away.
Introducing to you first, the challenger, fighting tonight out of the blue corner. He is representing Queensberry and comes to the ring wearing white with blue and weighed in officially at 125.8 pounds. Coming to us from Liverpool, England, he brings an undefeated record with 19 wins, 1 draw, 11 of his 19 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former WBC featherweight world title challenger, Nick the Wrecking Ball. And his opponent across the ring, he is a defending world champion, fighting tonight out of the red corner, and he is representing Matchroom. He comes to the ring tonight wearing purple with teal and weighed in officially at 125.4 pounds. Hailing from Camden, New Jersey, USA, he brings an undefeated record with 15 wins, 1 draw. 8 of his 15 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the reigning and defending WBA featherweight champion of the world, Ray Savage Ford.
Momentum against him.
This, exactly where Ford is now, is where he needs to be. He can nullify this charge, because he can step back. He has space behind him, but this is really good work from the Liverpudlian.
It's not easy, but if you can just stop that attack before it starts, that just stops the flow of Nick Ball, stops the tempo.
Oh. And you saw Ray Ford lower his hands just a little bit, and Nick Ball took advantage.
Good body shot there from Ford. Nice little uppercut as well.
And there's some damage to the left eye of Ford as well.
Well, Ray Ford may be more precise, but Nick Ball is outworking him. There's no question about that. Good uppercut from Nick Ball, and again, good combination.
Looks like there's damage by the left eye of Ford as well now.
Ford's got to take that right arm, that right glove, and put it under his chin.
Ah, beautiful. Left uppercut and then spin after. Great work.
It's a lovely shot from Ball. And again, there's Ford firing back.
Oh, good body work from Ball. Started low, ended high.
Oh, lovely left hand there from Ford.
Yeah, that was right on the temple.
Yeah, he needs to follow up with an uppercut there. The head was low.
Bounce. Once bitten, twice shy.
Oh, good left to the body.
And the blood starts to pour out of the nose again. Oh, and a left hand, but Ball answers back. I mentioned it earlier, both of these men have scored 12th round KOs.
Oh.
What we see one here is Ball backs Ford up, and Ford counters with a right.
Oh, the right to the body as well. I thought it was a good left uppercut from Ford.
Nick Ball trying to make his childhood dream of becoming a world champion come true. Ray Ford trying to defend his title for the first time.
So Ford's really sitting down on his punches as well. Ball's letting him go in combinations, but Ford's sitting down, trying to get more weight on the shot.
Oh, good uppercut from Ball.
The finish, and what a scrap. See Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren on their feet on the far side of the ring.
Oh, the uppercut.
What an uppercut from Ball. Still on his feet, but now he's wobbling.
He's unsteady.
He can't do it again, can he? Not again. Oh, look at that from Bo. Oh, unbelievable stuff.
A ferocious finish from both of these fighters here in the 12th.
How'd you score this, Rob?
And is this the one that decides the whole competition? What a finish.
They'll slug it out to the bell. Oh, a big right. Incredible finish. Who won? I do not know.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards, and we have a split decision. Judge Byung Moo Kim scores it 115 to 113 in favor of Ray Ford. Judge Pavel Cardini scores it 115 to 113 in favor of Nick Ball. And Judge Jean Robert Lane scores it 115 to 113 in favor of your winner and new WBA featherweight champion of the world, Nick the Wrecking Ball.
Wow! 115, 113. I think if we'd have had 12 judges, it'd have been 6-6, 115, 113.
I think so, but Nick Ball has just realised the dream there. He's become world champion, and what a way to win a world title. Beating the champion in an epic battle. That was incredible. 2-0 Queensberry.
Introducing to you first the challenger, fighting tonight out of the red corner. He comes to the ring wearing black with purple and weighed in officially at 8 stone, 13 pounds. Coming to us from Santa Ana, California, USA, he brings a professional record consisting of 34 wins, 4 defeats with 17 wins, coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former 2-time world title challenger, Ronnie Rios. And his opponent across the ring in this main event, he is the defending world champion. Fighting tonight out of the blue corner, he comes to the ring wearing black trunks and weighing the same as his opponent, 8 stone, 13 pounds. Undefeated, he has 20 wins, 1 draw, with 11 of his 20 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, in his first world title defense, he is the reigning and defending WBA featherweight champion of the world from right here, Liverpool, Nick the Wrecking
Ball. Okay, gentlemen, we've spoken to dressing rooms. That's the belt line, okay? In the event of a knockdown, the fighter standing will go to the furthest neutral corner and stay there. Protect yourself at all times, touch gloves.
The final instructions from Bob Williams. Nicky Ball, could he ever truly have believed that this would all happen and happen so quickly? But here he is now defending. The final tap of the gloves. The raised puncher's gloves favoured by Ball. We know about his power right from the get-go. Rios can be a very sharp starter as well, Richie.
So unless you've got a razor-sharp jab and you can keep your distance, then Nick Ball is going to get to you at some stage. And he starts really quickly and again. A lot of Ball's opponents don't realise Paul. He's got a terrific jab as well. And he delivers it with a lot of power. And now he's starting to land some big power shots here.
But Ball is landing all the shots that really count so far.
And he's got good variation in his shots, Paul. You know, there's a couple of good right hooks going in from Nick Ball here, closing that gap down, using the jab as the measuring tool, and then whips that right hand around the lead hand of his opponent. There it is there, look, right on cue, and again, whips a couple in, and they're getting through. We're going to really see how tough Rios is here. And again, big shots going in from Nick Ball.
He's tough and he's come to win, Ronnie Rios, but at the moment he's in danger of being outpowered completely by Nicky Ball here. At this stage in his career, can it view? Ball is able to work at his own pace, Rich. He's not rushing his work.
Well, not only work at his own pace, but look at the confidence. He keeps switching from orthodox to southpaw, and look at this for a sustained attack, Paul.
Rios going back in a straight line, pausing for a respite on the rope. That may not be a very good idea for very long. Here comes Ball again, upstairs, and will he go downstairs? Rios struggling for room, struggling for time in this fight. Ball already halfway across the ring to welcome back Ronnie Rios for round 3. If Rios wants to persist with this plan, it seems destined that he will be overwhelmed in the end.
What a terrific start to the round, Paul, from Ball. Thought Ronnie Rios just tried a shot, he missed the target, and Ball countered with a terrific punch. And again, these are cracking shots from Ball.
Oh, fantastic. Almost out of this world, certainly world class. Rios springs to his feet. Bob Williams is looking in his eyes. He's asking the question of the moral fibre of Rios. Do you really want this? Do you want to put yourself through what is coming your way? Here it comes again. Ball is irrepressible. Ball seems unstoppable. Ball, fighting like this, seems destined to climb to the true elite level in world boxing. Who can handle this?
Yeah, incredible again, sustained attack from Nick Ball, getting through with the uppercuts, right hands over the top. It's all Nick Ball at this stage. Ronnie Rios just on those ropes, a bad position. Has he recovered? Nick Ball goes for him again.
The shots are just bouncing off him, the ones that Rios offers, and Ball is just composing himself, taking them on his arms and preparing to launch attack after attack. Bob Williams is examining him very closely, Richie,
yes,
the third man.
He's actually more vulnerable when he lets his hands go, Ronnie Rios. This is a sustained attack again from Nick Ball. Referee really close there, I thought. This is when he's vulnerable, when he actually lets his hands go, Paul. Look at that for a shot there again from Nick Ball.
It's absolutely devastating. An unstoppable torrent. Low from Rios 2 or 3 times.
Ball spent a lot of energy in this round up to now, Paul. He's really gone for it. He's gone for the stoppage here. Ronnie Rios, very experienced, remember, but again on the receiving end.
In terms of defiance, almost madness by way of an approach, Rios really takes the biscuit for this. But he is a sitting target, a stationary target, offering so little coming back. Ball can set himself for attack after attack. Bob Williams is poised.
Yeah, he's showing so much bottle here, Ronnie Rios, taking these shots, but Ball, look at the referee, how close he is. He's got to throw something back here, Rios, and the referee will jump in.
One clean shot away, I would say. Last few seconds of this third round. Will he see it through? Will Ball finish it here and now? It's looked likely throughout the third round. All the kudos in the world to Rios if he goes back to his corner still in the fight, which I think he is going to do, somehow.
Nick Ball sustains the pressure, volume of punches, and look at this again, what an attack! That wasn't a bad response though from Rios. Oh,
almost knocked off balance again. He goes over Rios, and it's going to be counted as a knockdown. Rios doesn't agree with that.
There was a good left hook that went in there, wasn't it? But at the same time, maybe not balanced. We'll have to have a look at it again at the end of the round. That's what he's so good at. Short and mid-range power puncher. It just leans back and finds that room and space. Bad position for Rios to be on top of just above us on the ropes. And he's really, that's a cracking shot again from Ball there. And that lead uppercut, Paul, belting shot.
For a world title, 3 inside, what, 7 months?
Yeah.
Completely different test.
This is a really tough fight for both boxers here. Great shot again. Nick Ball, simple jab. Moves them feet in, it's very correct way of boxing. There it is there, look, not too far away with that one. You see, it's perfect boxing that is. He's boxing at long range with the jab to set up the power shots that follow. Excellent.
And here comes the next salvo. The whole crowd rises with Nicky Ball. Pouring on the pressure. Rios is out of the ring. Will Bob Williams give him the time to get back in? He crawls under the bottom rope. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. His will to keep going is beyond words. And the towel is coming.
The towel's in.
It's all over. And Nicky Ball has retained his world title here in Liverpool. He dazzled. He was devastating. But Rios refused to go away.
2 minutes, 6 seconds of round number 10. The red corner retires their fighter, and referee Bob Williams accepts their retirement. Therefore, your winner by way of technical knockout, still undefeated, and still WBA featherweight champion of the world, Nick the Wrecking Ball. Introducing to you first the challenger, fighting tonight out of the red corner with head trainer Hector Bermudez. He comes to the ring wearing white with green and gold and weighed in officially at 9 stone. A native of Portlaoise, Ireland, he is now fighting out of Perth, Western Australia, and brings a professional record of 26 wins, 5 defeats, 20 of those 26 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the highly ranked former IBF Super Bantamweight Champion of the World, TJ the Power Doheny. And his opponent across the ring in this main event, he is the defending world champion, fighting tonight out of the blue corner with head trainer Paul Stevenson. He comes to the ring wearing black with silver and weighed in officially at 8 stone 13 pounds. Hailing from right here, Liverpool, England. He is undefeated with 20 wins, 1 draw, 12 of those 20 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, in his second world title defense, here is the fearless, relentless, reigning and defending WBA featherweight champion of the world, Nick the Wrecking Ball.
Doheny is the taller man, but everybody seems to be the taller man when they're in there with Nick Ball. Don't let the size give you any kind of false assumption about the world champion who's in there. He's absolutely relentless, and he really has made a mark at world level. Defending tonight in his home city of Liverpool, and so many have come out to see him. Well, hang on a second. Well, we need to take a look at this because he's just kicked off in the corner. I'm not sure whether a kick wasn't aimed at Doheny.
Yeah, he's just holding on to him a little bit too long there, that's why. Ball, yeah, oh, that's naughty, isn't it?
So Michael Alexander's going to speak to both of them. Good referee on both sides. Michael Alexander's telling the Irishman to cut out the verbals at this stage. Nick Ball is looking to get a hold of him. Ball catches him there with a short left. He was just slightly off balance to Henny. He says to the crowd, I'm okay.
Just experimenting here now. And against a very cagey opponent now, that's better from him.
Yeah, he's starting to feel the force of these, the Henny, as Nick Ball starts to raise the tempo, lift the pressure. Good response from the challenger. Decent work from Ball. Dehenny caught with 3 punches. They're going to work again here with Dehenny in the corner. Good work from Ball. That gets the crowd into it, but Dehenny back with a sharp jab of his own and then getting back on the front foot again to say that he's just fine. There was just a wry smile across the face of the champion after that response.
And for me, yes, Nick Ball's got to raise the tempo,
which is what he's trying to do right now, and the crowd responding to that. And then he throws the challenger to the canvas with a shake of the head from Dehenny. Michael Alexander is just going to give him a second. Good body shot from Dehenny, but it just bounces off Ball, and he sets about looking for the head again.
Yeah, just carried on the attack, didn't he? Ball there.
Oh, really good shots, 2 sharp shots, just staggered the legs. Dehenny felt those. This is the first crisis for the challenger. 2 thumping, thudding punches from the champion that just had him for a moment thinking about holding on. And he's had to think and do different things tonight, but he's done it really well.
Yeah, he has
and he's
indeed.
starting to get the success again here in the 9th. And there's a lot of damage, look, around the eye. It's really started to swell now, that right eye of TJ Dehenny. So he's going to take a point now, and he told him before, he said, if you do that again, I'm taking a point. And he's just said to Nick Ball, that's the second time you've done it, I'm taking a point off you. I wonder how much resistance there'd be at this stage of the fight if Ball could put a real sustained attack together. I think that's a question that Dehenny would have to answer, and it might be coming now. Nick Ball looking to apply the pressure. The crowd are on their feet inside the arena, but Dehenny says, I'm not done yet. Ball comes back again, chasing the Irishman around the ring, who looks really tired in there all of a sudden.
I think he's been hurt a couple of times to the body in this round, Fletch, the challenger.
Can Nick Ball finish it here? He's trapped in his own corner, Dehenny. And there's very little coming back, and Nick Ball can sense the finish, and Michael Alexander's right there, and Nick Ball is piling on the pressure, being roared on by this capacity crowd in Liverpool. The hometown hero looking to retain his title, and TJ Dehenny's having to dig so deep in there right now. Ball relentless, marching forward, looking for what might be a finishing punch, but Dehenny is biting down on that gum shield of his and showing tremendous bravery in the face of this Nick Ball onslaught.
Yeah, true. Irish grit here from TJ Dehenny.
Ball marches forward, walks onto a Dehenny jab, lands a left hand, letting his hands go again, uppercut got through. Punch after punch coming Dehenny's way, can't get out of the way of it. Michael Alexander poised, Dehenny in his own corner. How much is left? Still he continues to try and fight, but there's no way he can keep Ball off. He's absolutely relentless, firing shots in at Dehenny. What a brave performance in this round from the challenger. Some men would have crumbled in the face of this.
Incredible bottle, absolutely incredible from Dehenny there.
The big question now is how long the corner lets it go on.
I think you're right, Fletch. I think that was a really convincing round, wasn't it, for Nick Ball.
Hector Bermudez has called it off. Michael Alexander confirms it, and Nick Ball retains his WBA featherweight title with a stoppage victory against the brave TJ Dehenny.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 completed rounds of boxing, our referee in charge, Michael Alexander, stops the contest. Therefore, your winner by way of technical knockout, still undefeated and still